Hello everyone, welcome back aboard the Heart of Gold. This is another episode of FTL with VanguardOfValor, and hopefully we get some good stuff done here. We're currently flying around the rock controlled sector, hoping to find the rock homeworld sooner or later because we have LaGuardia, a crystal crew on board our ship. Also, this is really not good for us. We find a rock ship here with 3 shields performing combat exercises. However, they quickly engage us, seeing us nearby. That could be quite bad. We're going to have to block all damage they do for at least 26 seconds here in order to double hit their shields with the ion before we can bring them down enough to hurt them. We have to hit every shot too. If one of these ions misses, we'll be right back to square one. Hopefully we get lucky. We'll be able to do some damage. Alright, there goes shield number 2. Good! Now we're going to try and hit the heavy laser in through that hole. Bam! Good. Started our damage off. Good way to start. So, now if we can keep doing damage to those shields with our ions, we can ignore them completely and blast other systems. Now that we've damaged that hull, we won't be missing with anything else, and that's always nice. Next shot is going to be hitting their oxygen, just to make them regret having come to fight us. Bam, bam! Oxygen is down. Next up, we are going to aim for shields again, I guess. Shields are going to be back online any second if I'm not careful. And yes, they are. So, down they go. The ship moves into a defensive position and transmits a white flag signal. They're willing to buy their lives. However, the reward they offer is 3 fuel, 4 missiles, and 24 scrap, which does not benefit us as much as it could. So we are going to deny them their offer. Hit them with heavy ion there should knock out their shields once more, meaning that this final heavy laser salvo destroys them. Fire the weapons just for some variety, and down they go. Nice try, Rocks. It was a better offer than what we got. That's okay. Ship explodes, leaving behind a missile, a drone part, and 33 scrap. Alrighty, we got 181 scrap in our bay right now, which is pretty darn good. So we're going to jump ahead and see if we can't find anything even better to spend our money on. Why, hello there, civilian space station with heavy damage. We receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war, they say. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. Well, you know what? I think we actually will give them 3 drone parts for 12 scrap. Not because we have a lot extra, but because we don't use them that much anyway. So let's sell them 3 drone parts for 12 scrap. Thank you very much. And you know what I was thinking? We have that Pegasus missile system sitting in our bay. If we actually take our heavy ion off, put the Pegasus missiles in, we could be using those instead right now, and that would give us that additional power, quite a bit additional power, for not that much more money. Let's try it. Heavy ions offline. We'll put the Pegasus in. Take our small bombs, leave them up there, although we're probably not going to need them. And, actually no, let's take those off. We don't want to be using those. We'll put the heavy ion back on. If we go to our ship menu now, we buy 1 extra level of weapon control and 1 extra power bar. That means we have enough to power the Pegasus. Oh yeah! Now if we get a little bit more firepower, we'll be able to activate our shields as well. This is a fairly slow recharge, is the only downside. But once it hits, it hits. Should be a little bit nicer than having that other system online. So, let's see what else we can do while we're still here. We can probably make 2 more jumps before we have to be on the exit beacon. This is going to be 1, then 2, and then the third one's going to be right about there. So let's try 1, 2, and then to the exit. Hopefully it'll be good. A Mantis ship here is adorned with rock body parts. It would be a gorier display if they had internal organs, but the message is clear enough. This is a hunter of a very specialized kind. We attack! No species deserves a Mantis hunter on their back. Time to make the galaxy a little safer. And we engage. Bring it on, Mantis. You have quite good weapons, actually. I may be regretting this shortly, but I'm gonna fight you to the death anyway. I can't block anything with my my defense drone either. Ooh, they did manage to get a bit of damage there. But that's okay. Pegasus missiles. Hit their shields. Bam, bam. And down they go. Fantastic. Double heavy lasers? Oh, misses the kill. 1 more shot and we have another chance at it. And there go our shields again for another 1 damage shot from that laser. Thankfully, they're not very good at aiming those lasers. But if we give them too many chances, they will get us eventually. They're going to go in for another fire just about now. Hopefully they'll miss everything important again, like they have done so far. Ooh, lucky timing for us. And down they go. Awesome. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of fuel, drone parts, and 38 scrap. Very nice. Now, next up on our objectives is probably upgrading our shields to the next level, then upgrading our engines, because we really have no dodge ability here. we could go over here, but then we're not going to be able to get back to the exit in time. Because we're going to have, well, I don't know, we have 1 jump, 2 jumps, and then we have to be out of here. Could give us 1, no, we can't get there and back. Okay, we'll go what I was planning before, 1 jump, then 2 jumps. Abandon those distress beacons and stores. The captain of this ship claims he can provide services as long as you've got the scrap. Well, we've got scrap, but I'd much rather just fight them. Here we go. Mercenaries are worse than rebels, so we're gonna fight them. Oh, though they have quite heavy weapons, and I may again be regretting my decision very shortly. Yes, indeed. This is not ideal. Can't even hit them with the heavy laser because we don't have the ability to knock out a layer of shields. Ouch! Hitting the engines, and knocked out the shields. Hopefully our Pegasus missiles will be able to hit their shields, knock them out completely. Go on, go on, go on. Yeah! Hit their weapons, knock them out completely. There we go. Now they want an offer of surrender as well. They sent us a message saying, "I cannot believe how well equipped your ship is. Please, take this and let us live." Offering 3 fuel, 2 drone parts, and 20 scrap. But you know what? We're not interested in that. We want their blood, so we're going to kill them. Shields are also damaged, though, which means if they get another shot off first, they will probably hit us with at least 2 of those fires. Ow, yes, both of those shots hit. However, they are now dead, so it's okay. It all balances out in the end. The ship explodes, leaving behind 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 35 scrap. And that does give us enough money to upgrade our shields. Too bad we didn't have those a second ago, because that would have been quite nice. Alright. Now, that did some damage. We're going to do some healing now, I think. Send people into the med bay to heal up while we repair a little bit of damage. Good work there, Sambo, on the shields. Get back on there and keep doing what you're doing. Lagarde is healing up. Good, good, good. I've always disliked the Rock crew because they're so slow. The nice thing about the Crystal is that, yeah, they're slow, but they're not quite that bad. Only 20% instead of 50% slower. Definitely more manageable. And to the exit we go. Right on the edge of our timing. Doing good. Alright, we arrived at the long-range beacon, and they have a small repair station here, where they'll offer us 5 repair for 10 scrap. We will definitely take that. We could have taken more if we hadn't just spent it, but I think we got a better deal anyway. And we get to jump on to our next sector. Now, I'm really hoping this is the rock sector here still. We have a Slug Nebula available, but I don't like nebulas, so we're not going there. We have an Engi-controlled sector, so we're going there. Engi-controlled sectors aren't necessarily the best, really. They're mediocre, but we have 2 Engi on board, so Engi events have a higher chance of giving us blue options. These Mantis have been threatening the Engi as always, but we're not going to let them stop us from coming, so we're going to fight on regardless. Here we go, here we go. The Rebel fighter here would seem to suggest elements of the Rebel fleet are already making incursions on Engi space. We move to engage. They've got a pile of lasers and a beam weapon, like always. It seems like everyone we fight has lasers and beam weapons now. Alright, heavy laser, straight to those shields. Straight to those shields? What does that even mean? I don't know why I did the heavy laser first, either. We need the Pegasus to hit first. Fire the Pegasus missiles! Hit. Oh, that's a miss. Okay, that's weapons, too. What was I even aiming at there? Herp a derp, derp a herp. Alright, well, at least they can't hurt us now, but... No, that was silly. Alright, Pegasus, don't miss this time, and hit the right target, please. Hit them in the shields. Oh, no. If this is gonna keep going on, that's not cool, man. I have to actually hit my target with these Pegasus missiles, otherwise it's such a waste. It doesn't get me anywhere in the fight. Alright, Pegasus missiles, hit them, please. Come on now. At least 1 hit. There we go, at least 1. Heavy lasers, hit please. There we go. System's offline. We actually turn off our Pegasus, turn our heavy ion back online. Now that their shields are smashed through, we should be able to do some damage. Oh, ouch, we got hit by the laser. Wasn't expecting that. Heavy laser on the helm, heavy ion. Oh, they're trying to surrender now as well, offering us 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 23 scrap. As tempting as missiles are, and the fuel is as well, we will not be accepting their surrender. Heavy ion is going to hit them in the weapons, turn off some of their firepower. Right about now, good, good. And the final shot from our heavy laser should kill them, right in the oxygen. Right in the air you breathe. There we go. Alright, we gather a fuel, 2 missiles, and 48 scrap. Definitely worth refusing their surrender. As I've said before, it is only very rarely not worth your time. Now, we could... what do we do? What do we do here? We could upgrade our doors, giving us a bit more protection against boarders. Our crew is still not really built for boarders, although we do still have an anti-personnel drone on board. I think I'd rather upgrade my engines, and that's what we're gonna do. Upgrade those engines, make us much harder to hit. 5% more dodge, definitely worth it. Let us go. Alright, we found Jupiter, apparently. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods, and we're gonna attack it because we want those goods. Let's get that storage cache, boys. Also, we need our defense drone active right now. So, defense drone online, please. We do not want to get hit by any hull missiles today. Let's hit them with the Pegasus in the shields as soon as that is online. And I did actually target the shields that time. Yes, I did. I feel a little bit silly for missing like that, but sometimes you gotta make silly mistakes. Down goes their hull missile, and please don't miss. Yes, down go their shields. Hit them again. Pegasus offline, heavy ion online. That's probably how we're gonna do things from now on. Here come the lasers, and thankfully they got blocked for the most part. Heavy ion on the shields. Heavy laser, you know what, also on the shields. Hit that missile, thank you very much. Shields are down, shields are also disabled, although we didn't really need to do that at this point. Now we need to knock out their weapons. One more fire from the heavy laser should kill them as long as we don't miss any shots. And there we go, nicely done. And our defense drone did a great job of protecting us from those hull missiles. We gathered 43 scrap from the ship, and 3 fuel, 3 missiles, and 23 scrap from the storage site that we just took over. We salvage everything, and move on. Alright, nicely done. Deactivate defense drone, put power back into systems. Bow, there we go. We have 70 scrap now, so we're going to do more upgrades to our engines. More dodge the better, I always say. Soon we're going to want to get a little bit more spare energy, so we can use these defense drones and anti-personnel drones without having to turn off other systems, but honestly, we need all the power we can get at the moment. Especially since using those things is not as often as could otherwise happen. We find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated as well. Let's attempt to download their data stores. If we fight them, good. If we get the data stores, still good. Here we go. We accidentally reactivate the ship's AI. Its weapons and shields immediately go online, and we prepare for a fight. Actually, from the looks of things, this isn't worrying at all. I don't think they can actually hurt us. We'll fire 1 salvo of Pegasus missiles, and we should be able to resort to our other weaponry to kill them. Yep, they don't think they can get through our shields in the least. For 1-shot heavy laser and a halberd beam, we should be completely safe here. And their shields are destroyed, so heavy ion is back online. Heavy laser goes in to finish the job. And misses, unfortunately, but that happens. Heavy ion, hit him in the shields. Heavy laser, hit him again in the shields. See if you can take him out this time. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait a second, see if the heavy ion can do the job. Boop! And now we hit him in the helm, so we cannot be missing. There we go, that's what I like to see. Never missing your shots is always nice. And going for the kill now with this last heavy laser salvo. Bam bam, down they go. Very nice. Poor little auto assault drone. We gather 2 fuel, a drone part, and 39 scrap. Alright, not bad, not bad. Now we're probably going to want to start buying some of that extra energy I was talking about, but we're going to hold on to this bit of money in case, as I was about to say, there's a store here. Convenient that, because we're going to want to buy some repairs too, and probably a bit of fuel and maybe a missile or 2. Oh wow. We arrive in a system and immediately discover a pirate ship nearby. We find that there are no life forms aboard, just like the last of these we found. We salvage 3 fuel, salvage 3 fuel, a drone part, and 47 scrap, but find no whereabouts of the former crew. Interesting. Well, let's jump over to the store and see what we can find here. Too bad I wasted money on that small bomb. I only used it like twice, but I bet if I didn't have it, I would have been in a lot of trouble. A message arrives saying, "Your scrap, ours. Our weapons for you." I guess you could see how that'd be dangerous sounding. "We're taking your money. Our weapons are coming to you." But they're just offering to sell us their weapons in exchange for our scrap. I wonder if they actually have weapons, because it says that. We'll see in a second. Here we go. They do have weapons. They have hull lasers and heavy lasers. We've already got heavy lasers, though. We don't really need any more of them, so we're going to lay off for that for the moment. We could buy an anti-ship drone, though. That would be pretty nice. That would be nice. We'll sell off our small bomb. We do not need it anymore. Anti-ship drone could be a nice addition to our equipment. We can do our repairs, at least. And buy the fuel. And maybe missiles? No, no missiles. So we have 87 scrap left. Do we really want to buy another drone? That's the question. Because the drone could be useful. Could indeed be useful. But I think we're going to hold on to our money. As tempting as it is to buy an anti-ship drone, we're just going to lay off for the time being. Let's see. Is there anything we could upgrade, though, at the moment that would do us more good? I think just more power here, but for this one, we're actually going to go somewhere else. We're going to put power to the doors, power to the radar, because I love those systems, and one in a piloting as well. With all these systems level 2, we're a little bit more survivable on all fronts. We know where our enemies are. We have better resistance to fire and invaders, and we have a higher chance of not immediately getting smashed to pieces if something manages to hit us in the helm. Okay. Let us jump onwards. Here we go. What have we here? We discover a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials, but it is dangerous to do so. Let's explore it anyway. Alright, we find an old abandoned mining site. A few mining drones are left behind, and we gather one drone part from them, as well as 42 scrap. Very nice reward, thank you very much. There's another store down there, but we're not interested in that. We're jumping over towards the exit, more or less. Over here, we find that there have been rich pickings for pirates until the war broke out. The pirate we encounter here now looks worn down, but hungry. We're going to have to fight. Alright then. So what we're going to do, since they only have 2 shields, we're not going to waste more rockets like I did last time. Turn our heavy ion on right away. They do have rockets though, so we're going to turn our defense drone on by taking 1 energy out of our medbay to turn our defense drone back online. Heavy ion out their shields, and use our heavy laser to do the rest of the damage. Also, they have a big laser guns. That's going to hurt us in a minute. That is going to hurt us in a minute. We missed them with the ion, unfortunately, but hopefully the next shot will have better luck. Come on, dodge those lasers. We have 5 lasers incoming, and we dodged enough of them. Definitely enough of them. Did we miss another heavy ion? Really, guys? Come on. You can aim better than that. Alright, thankfully that drone is doing a fantastic job of knocking down their missiles. We missed again! That's like, what, 3 in a row now? Heavy ions we've missed? Good thing they can't hit us either. Oh, that was close. Just about to have to eat my own words there. Hit them! Oh my goodness! That's 4 misses in a row. Good thing I'm not using missiles, otherwise that would be really depressing. Come on now, come on. Go down. Go down. There we go. Now we hit him twice. And we missed. Okay. Miss, please. Oh, they got 1 hit in on us that time. That's no good. Hit him in the shields, please. Knock out that missile, please. There we go. Shields are now offline. Hit them in the helm with the heavy laser. No more missing. That's right. Alright. Now we heavy ion their shields again, because we're not letting those back online. And we're going to hit them in the weapons with our heavy laser at the next available opportunity. Bam bam. Down they go. Alright. No more lasers for you. Of course, they did manage to hit our shields with 1 final shot, of course. And since their systems are badly damaged, we are going to hit them in the shields, although probably a little bit too late now. Yes, a little bit too late. Nope, just in time, as it looks like it. The ship is powering up their FTL and trying to escape, but it's going to be too late for them. They say they want to surrender. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. They offered us 2 missiles, a drone part, and 26 scrap, but that's not half good enough for us. We're coming in for the kill. You haven't even been able to touch us all fight, guys, so I would accept your surrender now. And down they go from the fires I caused. Didn't even have to shoot again. The ship explodes, leaving behind 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 46 scrap. That's what I like to see. Alright, we're gonna send our friend Sambo over to repair the damages. We actually have some pretty good crew here now. Getting close to level 3 or level 2 mastery for all of our members. Alright, we have 110 scrap now. That's pretty decent. Turn off our defense drone, turn back on important systems. Alright, send him back in there. What are we going to buy next? That's a question worth looking at. We could try and buy a little bit more firepower, although it's going to take quite a lot to be able to activate all 3 of these weapons simultaneously. We could upgrade drones more, but we really don't need to. We could upgrade some of these systems more, but honestly, we're just looking for level 4 shields now, and higher level engines, I think. Apart from that, we're pretty well equipped. Or a stealth system. Stealth system would definitely not go amiss. How many more jumps are we going to have? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably? Let's see if we can manage to go back and forth up that way. That would be nice. Alright, we come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. We quickly receive a transmission from the pirate saying, "Stay out of this fight, and we'll make it worth your while." We can accept their paltry bribe, or we can be a hero, attack them, and maybe even get a reward at the end. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons on us. That's okay. Ooh, that's not okay. They have a big hull missile. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Take 1 out of each of those systems, power up our defense drone, and get ready to fight. Defense active. Pegasus missiles locked on the shields. Alright. They do have a bunch of lasers, so they probably will be able to knock our shields out completely. Yeah, a little bit more than completely, ow. But not enough to do a whole lot of damage, so hopefully we'll be okay here. Now we'll heavy laser those, turn the Pegasus offline, heavy ion back online, activate our dodge higher level. Good, we killed their Zoltan and knocked out their shields completely. Heavy ion is going to knock out their weapons, I guess. Heavy laser is going to go for the helm. Okay, we're doing pretty good now. Now they're in trouble. Alright, now they're offering a much more generous bribe. Wow. They're offering us 7 missiles, 2 drone parts, and 27 scrap. Effort to save their lives. But, you know, I don't use missiles quite that fast. And drone parts I hardly use at all. Let's continue this assault. We're probably gonna regret it. You rarely get better than the second offer. But, you never know. We're gonna try anyway and see if they die from the fire before we manage to hit them again too. Unlikely since the system's already damaged, but you never know. Alright, next shot should kill them. And down they go. Nice try, boys. Alright, the pirate explodes, leaving behind 58 scrap. I see that. Paid for itself. Missiles are a little bit expensive, but 58 scrap is hard to say no to. We examine the ship we saved, and upon closer inspection, we realize it was a rebel scout. He's too damaged to put up much of a fight now. We could get them to delay their pursuing fleet, but it'd be much more valuable for us to destroy them and salvage it. Bam! We get another 23 scrap, 2 missiles, and 2 fuel. I don't like how there's no message for that, but if you pay close attention, you can see what we get. Alright. We're getting close to the point where we can buy that higher level shield now, which will be very nice. We can't quite make it back there, though, which is a little bit lame. I don't really want to do 2 jumps to the exit, especially not at that point. I guess we could jump back to here, jump here, and hopefully make that jump. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, we should be okay, because I have that advanced FTL jump booster, so we can jump around as much as we like. But I'd hate to waste as many jumps as that. We arrive in the system to see a pirate ship pursuing a civilian ship. We detect messages from the civilian ship on a distress frequency, so we head in to help them. We power up our weapons and engage those pirates. Okay, this, Yes, turn off the Pegasus. No reason to waste missiles against a shield like that. We're going to be heavy lasering and heavy ioning these guys. They could actually cause us quite a bit of trouble here, though. Quite a bit of trouble indeed if we get unlucky. Alright, systems are offline for them. We are going to keep this up and just heavy laser them in the shields now. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, we could be in trouble here if we don't hit them quickly. Hang on. Okay, heavy ion them in the weapons. Hopefully turning off at least one of these systems. Oh, no, shields are back online. That's bad timing. Okay, heavy ion them in the shields again. Heavy laser them in the shields again. We're going to get hit pretty hard in a second. Ah, there go our weapons. Good thing we had a spare bit of damage in there. And there goes one of their crew. They're not be too happy about that. Shields are now offline. We could, I guess, try and knock out their weapons, but I'm kind of interested in seeing if we can just kill this crew member now. Heavy ion out their weapons and see if the heavy lasers are enough to kill that Engi. Make him regret going in there. There we go. He's taken some damage, although he will not die before we kill him. I mean, before we kill his ship. Oh, no, hang on. Don't fire now. He's running to somewhere else. He's running to the helm. Destroy him in the helm. There we go. Actually, that first shot did kill him, but since we destroyed the ship, we don't get the nice bonus. Unfortunate. 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 32 scrap. Not bad, though. We contact the civilians and find that the ship we saved was damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accepts our offer to be dropped off at a nearby station, but one offers to join our crew. Welcome aboard, friend. Who are you? The survivor gets on board, and they are... Ooh, Zoltan! Very nice. Free energy for everyone. Not the best as far as actually powering using the systems goes, or fighting people, because we already have a full crew who are fairly well skilled now. But definitely good as far as providing free energy goes. Definitely not going to say no to that. Alright, heal him up, and we are going to buy those shield bars now for sure. So we only need to buy 1 power bar to activate them. Boop. And we are back online, level 4 shields. Awesome. Alright. Now, perfect, we can make it to the distress beacon, just like I'd hoped. We jump across, and what do we have over here? We find a ship floating among some debris. Hello, they say. Our impulse drives are shot, and we can't jump. Can you give us some fuel? We have a good amount of fuel, maybe enough to spare, sure. We'll give them 3 fuel. What do they offer us in return? Hopefully some good scrap. Thank you, they say. Here, have this extra scrap as payment. Giving us 55 scrap in return. Not bad. Just more or less what I was hoping for. Now we'll use that money to upgrade our doors again. We don't want any borders. We really do not have a crew that can fight them. We've got an Engi, and a Zoltan who suck at fighting. We've got Lagardi, who's okay at fighting, but doesn't get around anywhere. And Starker, who's, you know, mediocre. No Mantis, nothing good at fighting. So, you know what? Even though we have our anti-personnel drone still, we're going to upgrade those doors. Hard to say no to doors that you can suffocate people through without them even being able to get in your rooms. We arrive at a long-range beacon. Here, we find some more mercenaries with lots of deadly weapons. Oh man, that's actually kind of scary. The ship here is offering anything for the right price, and we could try and fight them, but they are really, really well armed. They have like a weak little laser, a big halberd beam, not a halberd beam, what's that called? Glaive beam, and 2 ion weapons. We do not want to have to fight them, because they are going to wreck us if they hit us. So you know what? I think we're just gonna say no and coward out on this one. As unappealing as it is, that looks like a scary ship. I don't even want to fight them. Oh, we guessed wrong! This is a rebel-controlled sector, not the Rock Homeworlds. Curses. Now, well, hard to say no to a good mission like this. Let's jump ahead to the rebel-controlled sector. But, that's what I hate. There's no way to know if that's the Rock Homeworlds or not. At one point, this is one of the most commonly traveled sectors. Knowing that, the rebels have stationed a number of fleets here. We'll have to be careful. However, I believe we may be running out of time, so let me quickly check that. Yes, indeed. Thanks for watching, everyone. We are out of time for today. This has been Vanguard of Valor with another episode of FTL on board the Heart of Gold. If you liked the episode, don't forget to like the episode, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.